This is the last part of becoming a catalyst, and in this final part or session, we're talking about the optometrist and how the optometrist can become a catalyst in their working environment. It's very, very interesting, some of the things that we're going to be talking about. And the first one, let's get right into it. What is expected of you as the optometrist? Well, optometrists are primary healthcare providers who examine, diagnose, treat, and manage eye diseases and disorders of the visual system, the eye, and related structures as well, right? And so to go the extra mile, be the very best at what you do. In every aspect of your responsibilities, be the very best. Anything else is complete mediocre. Next, optometrists are skilled in the co-management of the eye health and vision care. So never compromise on the quality of management required for a small win. Very important. Adequately be able to showcase the visual benefits of the recommendations that you make to the consumer. Next, examine the structure of the eye to detect and diagnose vision disorders and problems, binocular vision conditions, eye diseases, and systemic conditions or diseases. And so that is what your job is, or that is what is expected of you as an optometrist. To go the extra mile, it is your responsibility to ensure you know what is the latest technology regarding screening tests, measuring tests, new information, treatment solutions or options that are available. And you are staying up to date with regards to that new information. Next, you treat or are responsible for the treatment of visual related problems as outlined by the scope of practice of optometry. To go the extra mile, you need to be able to efficiently put the consumer first in relation to their visual needs while still ensuring the practice objectives are still met, and how you have to be ethical, honest, and have a high work ethic in discussing anything management solutions with the consumer. Next, removal of foreign bodies from the eye, right? Simple. Practice makes perfect. A lot of the times, optometrists are not upskilling themselves in the difficult stuff. They limit their responsibilities to general optometry. And when that is the case, they don't go beyond anything than the basic stuff of optometry. And with all this innovation and technological advancements that take place in eye care, practices that are thriving are those that the optometric team or optometrist is upskilling themselves in terms of pediatrics, low vision, visual therapy, contact lenses, pathology, and so forth. That helps significantly with regards the level of service regarding patient care, visual care that the optometrist is being able to do, and practice makes perfect. Next, treat eye injuries and refer whenever necessary to relevant specialists, right? To go the extra mile, build a strong working relationship with the respective ophthalmologists in your area. Meet them on a quarterly basis, if need be, whether it be virtual meeting. Ask them questions that enhance your skills and capacity, and sit in their surgeries if possible. One of the things that help with regards the ophthalmologist optometry conference is make sure that the connection is driven by you as the optometrist. And so go and meet them, go and meet the team. Ask what method do they use or prefer with regard communication that takes place. How do they expect you to send referrals? What system you need to implement? What protocols you need to follow? What your referral needs to look like? What technological communication platforms are available? With certain things, are you able to just take a screenshot of the pathology that you are seeing on your OCT and send it via WhatsApp? Or what method do they prefer? And you guys need to reach an agreement in terms of that relation. And the easier the communication and the connection, the more the referral system will work both ways. Very, very important that you, on a regular basis or 2 or 3 times a year, you sit in with them in regard to some of the operations that they're doing, because you want those strong relationships with your ophthalmologist, and know your ophthalmologist, know who specializes in what, so that when you have to refer, you are clear on who you can refer to, and your team as well knows who the referrals will go to. Next, provide emergency treatment for eye accidents, right? And so it is your responsibility to ensure you are thoroughly equipped and trained with the different kinds of emergencies that may arise within your scope and how to treat them. Next, prescribe spectacles and contact lenses. And so never compromise on the quality of the management solutions for the quantity of the possible sale. A lot of the times consumers go with the most basic of stuff because you just want that 1,000 man sale, being afraid that because the person needs this product but it's too expensive, they end up going with the least product recommendation, but because you did not effectively showcase the value, the clinical features and benefits of that recommended product to their visual lifestyle and how it will impact them visually. And so you end up missing out on a lot of opportunities that are long-term because you want the short-term win. So make sure that you don't limit yourself to doing the bare minimum, because you have bare minimum type of results as well. Next, prescribe glasses or other devices for specialized visual needs, right? So upskill yourself with new knowledge and skills that will enhance your optometric management abilities. Next, provide specialized visual therapy or rehabilitation and visual aids for the visually impaired. That's an opportunity that you actually should be able to provide. And so have strong working relationships with colleagues that are well skilled and trained in this area or areas that you are not. Next, prescribe medication to treat certain eye diseases. And so same thing applies here. You have to know that if your scope doesn't allow you to do something, who then operates within the scope that will allow them to do that? And make sure that you've got those strong relationships that you can do the necessary referrals and so forth. Educate consumers about vision health and lifestyle choices for protecting and enhancing good health or good vision and eye health. And so it is your responsibility to ensure that consumers have printed or emailed documents regarding information that is beneficial to their visual demands. And so train optometric staff on what they need to communicate with consumers pertaining to common conditions that pertain to the eye that you would regularly see or that the practice would regularly be exposed to on a day-to-day basis within the practice. Next, provide care for people with artificial eyes, for example. Have strong working relationships with colleagues who are skilled in areas that you are not. Same thing. And so evaluate and coordinate the aftercare for refractive surgery patients, for example. This is where the ophthalmologists come in again. So upskill yourself with the new knowledge and skills that enhance your optometric management ability, so that you then know when you communicate cataracts with people, when you communicate glaucoma with people, when you're communicating whatever it is that you're communicating with the consumer, you know the steps and the processes, the protocols, the procedures and the price from step one to the last step. And the whole thing about the optometrist, obviously, is you the key person in the practice in terms of people pick up your energy. The energy in which you do things is the energy the rest of the team will do things. If you are an employed optometrist in a practice, same thing applies. The rest of the team will see you as the senior person regarding certain components of the business. If you are owning your own business, the way you lead impacts the way the team serves. So are you leading with love? Are you leading with care? Are you leading with humility? Are you leading with taking people to a level that they have never been before, so that they can take the practice to a level that it has never been before? So these are just some guidelines in terms of, there's so many other expectations that are required of you as an optometrist. So what we just wanted to highlight is that how many opportunities are you missing out on with regards moving away from just limiting your skills to basic optometry and upskilling yourself to a level at which your practice can be able to do far more than what it currently does. And that's how you go the extra mile for yourself as an optometrist, but also to enhancing and elevating the practice capacity in order for you guys as a team to provide far more than what you're currently doing as an optometry practice.